no surgeon would operate on her. I had no idea how to clean dead bone tissue and liquefied skin. They don't cover that in nursing school. When I went to clean her sacral area, all the liquefied skin separated and oozed all over the bed. I really struggled to keep my crap together. Afterwards, I needed a moment in the supply closet to cry it out for a second. I had no idea the human body could break down so much.
I'm worried that she's gonna knock it down.
Celeste. No, Celeste. No.
It still breaks my heart.
No, Celeste. No.
Medical school I had an emergency patient come in, complaining of sore gums.
No, Celeste.
Examination, I found a massive calculus bridge. Google it for pictures. Behind her lower front teeth. She only had about 3 remaining lower teeth, but they were all connected with a whitish brown mineral deposit that was about the size of a golf ball. She had never had her teeth cleaned and she was probably 55 or so. I basically performed an emergency cleaning. She could speak so much better afterwards.
Celeste, no.
Like it was normal.
No,
After
Celeste.
years of practice, I still haven't seen a case that bad again. Get your teeth cleaned, people. Even if you can't afford every 6 months, once a year, or every other year is a hell of a lot better than never. A dog bit my little sister in the face, ripping through her mouth and cheek. It was at a sock called a borzoi, which startled it. It rolled over and bit her in the face. This was the late 80s, smaller town. There were no pediatric surgeons available, no plastic surgeons. She was in the ER with her face ripped open. Anyways, our general pediatrician, who is now my kid's pediatrician 30 years later, who had only graduated maybe 10 years prior, sewed her face back together. It was 30 stitches on the inside of her mouth and 30 or so on the outside. She had a massive scar down the whole side of her face. Anyway, fast forward 15 years. She grew normally. Her face is fine. Her smile is fine. No long-term damage. Apparently, a face is full of nerves and muscles, and that's why only plastic surgeons work on faces. Particularly with children, having nerve and muscle damage can make their face grow crooked as they age. It's a highly specialized field. But in this case, there was nobody else, just a general pediatrician, and he managed to save her face, with no long-term nerve or muscle damage, or even scarring now that she's an adult. We found out 25 years later from our pediatrician's wife that he spent an hour or so crunching his old med school books in the seat of his Plymouth Reliant in the hospital parking lot, studying facial anatomy, nerves, and cheek structure, etc. He walked into the hospital and performed a multiple-hour surgery on her face, sewed it back together perfectly. You would think